Parental discretion is advised.
This week, we talk about Brett, the Hitman Hart. We talk about the Wyatt family, some asshole named Axel, and the other goings-on on Monday Night Raw. All that and a trip down Mayhem memory lane. Stick around.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack.
Hey guys, it's a Wrestling Mayhem Show 371. I'm Sorgatron here in the Mayhem Studios in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, ready to talk wrestling, ready to be fans for fans' sake. And we're less than liked up in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, but that's for another time. With me, as usual, in the studio is Chachi, done destroying hard drives and erasing everybody's porn.
I made an ashtray.
There it is! There it is! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
It doesn't work anymore.
No, not entirely, but great for ashes.
Yep.
Also with us from the deep depths, straight from the wilderness, killer of bears and lover of women, Papa Lunchbox.
Lover of Sasquatch women. I had a very eventful vacation. It was absolutely delightful, but it is so good to be back here where I belong on the Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Awesome. You're also in 2 hangouts. How did you do that? Somehow you joined WrestleFans Hangout. Stop it.
It's hilarious. Wait, do that noise again.
Alright, hold on, and I'll try to fix that
I
here.
am hunting Sam Squinches.
As we drop down to Corpus Christi, Texas, where instead of squirrels they have lizards, I understand, and no grass, it's the WrestleFan. How are you doing, sir?
Yes, that's all accurate, Sorgatron. I'm doing awesome. I actually... Oh, don't mute.
No, it wasn't you.
in my hangout because I get an awesome echo when that happens.
You're not the only one.
Wait, hold on. One more time. Louder.
Why won't my video come up over WrestleFans?
One more time. Wait, hold on. One more time.
Stop it!
I don't know if it's the noise itself or the echo.
Or the face he makes when it happens. What the hell?
So, yeah, I'm here.
So WrestleFans here. Thanks, guys. This is a Wrestling Mayhem Show where we get Wrestling Mayhem-y. It's at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. You can check this out on
hangout that I'm already in.
What?
That doesn't happen.
I'm trying to get into the... There we go. Now I'm in my own hangout twice.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Multi-dimensional lunchbox.
You're your own cameraman. You're still be in 3D. This makes no sense on audio at all.
No, but it's doing that thing.
President Chachi, what's going on?
What do you mean, what's going
Go
on?
do the thing.
Oh, hey, you are listening to the rowdiest, most fucked up wrestling show on the internet for the past 8 years. This is...
Wow, we're coming up on 8, aren't we?
Yeah, we're getting there.
God.
As always, you can check us out at WrestlingMayhemShow.com, where we have written word articles to go with this musical, nonsensical video stuff.
Amazingly, some of us can write.
I know. You can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, Blip TV, Roku, YouTube, Twitter at Mayhem Show. We have a Facebook group, Wrestling Mayhem Show. We are on the Google Pluses. We are probably on Plurk still.
Yes, we probably are.
You can... one of the things that we take great pride in is that we acknowledge the fan mail each and every time we get it. You can email us at goodtimes
Good times.
at WrestlingMayhemShow.com, or you can call and leave us a voicemail. That's 412-206-WMS0 or 9670. Did I get it all?
Watson, stop it.
Oh! WMS Gold. Buy the app, $1.99. It'll help buy Sorg a portion of a sandwich.
Yeah, but just a portion.
It gives you a direct link to the latest episodes and more that doesn't fit in each show. That's right. Bonus gold content in every episode.
There you go.
Featuring a bearded and beardless WrestleFan. Because he
Look over the
shaved.
times.
Yeah, he shaved. Look at that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because everyone told me to, and now everyone wants me to grow my beard back.
He looks like a child.
And
I
I
do
want to
look
also
like a
point
child.
out, I did pull up a plurk
Like
from
a
DJ
baby.
Lunchbox that he needs a nap before a Wrestling Mayhem show tonight. Bad.
Oh my goodness, is that still a thing?
Yes, it is. What is going on here? What is this?
What the
I'm
fuck?
freaking your mind.
I have hair, and I'm looking at
Freaking your
myself.
mind.
Oh no!
This is the best episode.
I don't. You know. I was listening to another podcast, and
Why would you do that?
Oh, wait, give me the notes.
And you know, I we'll get to that later. We got a new segment of looking back on the Wrestling Mayhem show that's going to come up here. But no, I was listening to another later though. Prep yourself. And I'm just
Prep
like
yourself.
how bored the people. They were so flat in talking about wrestling and everything, and then I am so pleased to come here on Tuesday night.
And look how energized we are not
I
talking about
and this-
wrestling.
we didn't even add in anybody, and you guys just have brought the something. So what do? We start applying that the only way we know how, with your fan mail. This energy plus your words equal, who knows?
Sex.
Oh, can I do the Spanish one?
No, I don't think you're supposed to.
I want to.
You can do it. I don't...
Hola, amigos. Es el gran azul. Sin cara el viento el televisión de WWE. Ole! YS perdió Curtis Axel and SmackDown. Ole?
Ole.
May?
Google
I
Translate.
love that I apparently have the worst Spanish out of the four of us. And I get the right point. You said why as opposed... Oh my god.
Did I?
You said it's about... Oh, I can't.
Oh, well.
Did you even take Spanish?
Me?
Yeah.
One semester.
One semester.
Google Translate. Hello, friends. It's me. It's El Gran Azul. See, my English is just as bad as my Spanish.
True.
Sin Cara has returned to WWE television. Ole!
Ole!
And he's lost to Curtis Axel on SmackDown. Ole?
Ole.
Hey.
Olay.
I don't know why El Gran Azul's suddenly incorporating all those Sami Zayn chants you hear on NXT. I don't get it. Watch NXT, fuckers.
Also
I'm sorry.
accurate, yes. We also have one from one of the DJ Lunchboxes is going to read this next email.
That's true. We're both going to read it.
Oh,
Oh, this should be fun.
yes.
This is a bad idea,
It's a short one.
thankfully.
Yeah, it might go poorly. Nope. Nope. I hear myself too much. I can't deal with it. No, sir.
Oh no. The Tetris music is unavailable. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Bing, bing, bing. Somebody sing it. It's me. It's Big PPC, fan of the year Bee Gees. On vacation this week, so questions.
Wait, this is
I saw a
distracting.
promo with the
Just let it
Wyatt
go.
family from an NXT, which is Husky Harris, Eric Rehan, and another gentleman. They're all very good, and I enjoy their theme music. What do you think about Wyatt family and Bray Wyatt? Also, Bret Hart Appreciation Night was cool. What is your favorite Bret Hart moment, Mayhem crew? I like him and Owen in blue steel cage match at SummerSlam on Mania, I believe, and anything related to the five-man team of British Bulldog, Owen Hart, Jim Neidhart, Brian Pillman, and Brett as the Hart Foundation were fucking great. The thoughts, Mayhem Crew. Till next week, it's me, it's at Big BBC. Fine, no more recaps. Balls in someone's mouth. Keep up, go work, Mayhem Crew. Said from a phone.
Sorry, all I found was this weird remix version. What was the question? I was doing too much stuff, and then...
What do you think about the Wyatt family and Bray Wyatt?
Amazing!
Oh my god!
WrestleFans with me on this. WrestleFan NXT high five.
Yeah. I watched last night's Raw, and I was thinking, sort of a day later, was I sort of too excited? Am I sort of, looking at this too far in? And I said, fuck that, because Bray Wyatt is fucking amazing. Fuck all y'all that don't watch NXT. Him and his fucking family, and the fucking lamb masks, and the fucking, it's awesome. Why so bad? And they kept his music.
This is something different. It was something they've been doing on NXT. It looks like they're bringing it like right over. And that was discussed last night. Was this idea that they've really had these gimmicks kind of flush out a little bit on NXT, and they just like, okay, let's just bring that over. They're not repackaging these guys. They're just saying, that's really awesome. The thing you've been doing, do it over here.
They let them keep their music, unlike Biggie Langston.
Yes, exactly. No, but WrestleFan, why, okay, we're just kind of blathering about how awesome that this is happening. Why is this awesome?
It's Waylon Mercy done right.
Okay.
Done by a person that's entertaining, that's also a very good wrestler. It's creepy as fuck, and it is very, very awesome. And Bray Wyatt can cut a promo and just... fucking amazing, and Luke Harper and Eric Rowan are fucking awesome too, and it's just fucking ugh.
I mean, this was like they would come out to that music that you heard in the promo last night. He would just spoken word come out and cut a promo as his entrance, like I think R-Truth was kind of doing that for a bit too when he was a heel, right? I mean, that's really cool. That's
What's up?
There's a whole other feel to it, that's bad. That's bad.
I had to.
Well, think of not even the R-Truth stuff, but like think of like the CM Punk stuff that he was doing
exactly
when he was in the Straight Edge Society, and he was doing all those like sort of like cult leader sort of stuff. It's the same thing, and it's
got
fucking
that
amazing.
cultish feel to it. Yeah.
Yeah, and great that Husky Harris is doing something that's fucking phenomenal and everyone loves. So
yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it's what? That's Husky Harris?
You didn't know that?
I did not realize that was Husky Harris.
How did you not know that's Husky Harris?
The main guy is Husky Harris?
Yeah, Bray Wyatt's Husky Harris.
Oh, that just broke me. Wow.
Talk for a minute how much of a bullshit name Husky Harris is. Like,
and that's the thing. Besides the name, I always like
Husky
Husky
Harris. He's a little fat, and we're from the 1920s, so let's name him Husky Harris.
Hey, alliteration is important.
It's better than Michael McGillicuddy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But no, that's great. I can't wait to see what they do with this. They could do so much with it. I mean, who would they? Okay, here's a real quick. What was there a question?
I have no idea.
On that email?
Oh, there was another question. It was there's a bunch of unrelated. What is your favorite Bret Hart moment?
Favorite Bret Hart moment. Yeah, we can probably expand on the Bray Wyatt the other thing later. Favorite Bret Hart moment.
Yeah, I got nothing.
They'll kind of blend together.
Anytime
SummerSlam in London when he beat British Bulldog beat him actually, but it was a good match.
Anytime he wrestled Stone Cold.
There you go.
Yeah, the I Quit match with Stone Cold was just excellent.
That's fine.
Really?
He's not old enough.
I was totally around when Bret Hart was doing stuff. I love that time that he came back and fought Vince McMahon. That was cool.
All right, you don't have to be condescending, dick.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
WrestleFan.
I don't mean...
WrestleFan, you remember that time that Bret Hart came back wearing those jean shorts and was hobbling all the time?
I do. Remember that time he had really gray hair? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Bret Hart. I didn't mean it as an insulting way.
Remember
I just
that
didn't.
time he came back and then like some mountain man came back and claimed he was Shawn Michaels?
Oh my God! Who the fuck? Why do they let the homeless people in the fucking arena?
This
Jesus
is Calgary.
Christ.
They're all homeless and mountain people. I think.
But
it's
no,
cold up
I'm
there.
sorry, Bret Hart.
You grow a lot of
it's
facial
not. It's not you. It's me.
Ooh.
All right, what else we got?
we got- We got an Alex Cars
Mayhem
email.
Crew.
Oh, yeah, I just
That's
see if
it.
there's another email. So okay,
That's
yeah.
the end of his business.
okay. The business.
Alex Cars says, "Hello, 10%ers.
Hello.
This is your boy Alex Cars, and I want to talk about the Wyatt family. When I first saw the video, I was reminded of the great work they did in NXT. What's NXT?
Yeah.
Hate you. It's nice to see WWE is bringing back the more talented Rotunda son. Husky Harris is getting a new beginning as Bray Wyatt, and that is awesome. Speaking of new beginnings, that Curtis Axel guy looks like he's going to go far. Not too shabby, Joe McKinnon-Cuddy." Okay. Yeah, I disagree.
Okay, well,
Disagree.
first, Wyatt family, I think we kind of expounded upon that as much as we need to at the moment. Curtis Axel, do you think this is a good start for him? You don't.
Nah.
Yeah.
I just, there's nothing special.
I think it's one of those things that it needs to settle into itself. You know, you're looking at him like, yeah, at least
For someone that's like him, who's not a spectacular wrestler, and I'm not going to say he's a bad wrestler, but he's not a spectacular wrestler.
Mhm.
And the way they're pushing him is, oh, we're going to give you like a sort of victory over this guy.
Mhm.
It's not going to do anything. I'm sorry, it isn't.
I like that
They need something interesting for him to do. And this isn't it.
I like the growing of the stable for Heyman, and I hope it continues. I hope we get more guys in there.
I think it's a great push for Heyman. It's not a great push for McGillicuddy.
So, I mean, like, Axel needs to do something at this point just to keep the Heyman vibe alive.
Oh, man.
Like even if this guy goes and has a really good intercontinental run or something like that. Joshy, what are you going on about over there?
It has absolutely nothing to do with the show, and I'm sorry for laughing. It's just whenever you come across a news article that has the headline "NYPD to Amanda Bynes, no one slapped your vagina," you kind
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
of have to laugh.
What do you do?
I will tell you about it after.
All right, for gold. There's a
We
teaser
gotta do
for
a
gold
pop
for you.
culture show so we can talk about Amanda Bynes getting
We
slapped.
do not need to do a pop culture show.
No,
All this stuff
I
we do.
WrestleFan, for the record, I know exactly what I allegedly know exactly what happened. It's
Oh,
just
no, I know
the
too.
headline.
Did you slap somebody's vagina?
I slap people's vaginas all the time. It's like
Technically,
Technically,
sorry. Technically, all the shows that we do are pop culture shows.
yes,
I guess so. Anyways, we were talking about Curtis Axel.
Yes.
DJ Lunchbox, what do you think of this Axel business? And wait, what's going on here?
I slapped
Hart, yeah.
vaginas.
What is
I
this?
slapped Kurt Angle right in his vagina. I'm watching my favorite Bret Hart moment where he beat the Brooklyn Brawler on Superstars. I think it's you know what, I shouldn't put this on the show because we're going to get pulled off of YouTube. I think turn off this fucking screen share. There we go. Okay. I think whatever. We fucking remember that he's Michael McGillicuddy. We're not impressed. CM Punk, he came out and he was impressive. Brock Lesnar, always impressive. Just because you have Paul Heyman as a mouthpiece doesn't mean you're gold.
True. But I mean, isn't this the point where okay, he's done so great with these guys. Let's see if we can rub off on a couple other guys. I mean, Heyman had a lot of slouches in his camp that they tried to get over to no success. I mean, when you get somebody like a Heyman or like a Heenan, you start saying, well, let's see how this guy works. When he has some help out there. At least we're getting to that point where some of these guys can get help.
That's true.
Maybe like what would have happened if we had a manager 5 years ago who would have not gotten fired in a cleansing if they had a great manager to put them over.
Well, see, the thing is,
I don't know.
The thing is, this whole concept works
Mm-hmm.
as long as the company listens to the guy they're trying to attach these people to. if
No. It works as long as the guy can get out in front of a crowd and make us give a crap about this dude.
right, but
Which he
he
hasn't done.
he can only make us give a crap about the guy if he himself gives a crap about the guy.
Yes.
So that's where that comes in. If
Yes.
WWE goes and picks up some one-legged bum off the street,
They did that once.
Zach Gallen.
I know. Well, say they bring Zach Gallen back.
Okay.
Okay. Say he's employed by the WWE.
Okay.
Regardless of how bad of an idea that would be,
Mm-hmm.
if they went to Paul Heyman and was like, "Hey, we want you to make this guy a Paul Heyman guy," and he's like, "Yeah, that kid's got nothing,"
Yeah.
and they still forced it upon him, it's not going to work anymore.
Exactly.
Can I just say that I think Zach Gallen does have more than Michael McGillicuddy?
Well, the only reason Zach Gallen got brought up is because I made the mistake of saying a one-legged bum off the street without realizing that Zach Gallen was a one-legged bum off the street.
And Alex is saying in the chat, be nice to Zach Gallen. He's more talented than Zack Ryder.
He's not a bum,
he
he's
is
from
more talented
Massachusetts.
than Zack Ryder. I have no problems with Zach Gallen.
Mm-hmm.
I like the stuff that he's doing now with that other crippled guy.
There's other things.
Friend of the show,
There's other
Gregory
things to
Iron.
be
That's his
taken.
name. I couldn't remember his name. It's indie wrestling. Do you expect me to remember these people's names?
Yes!
Yes?
Because you can't remember
There's other
WWE names.
I don't remember names of people I film on a monthly basis.
Who's that guy?
That's a problem.
You know how many times he says, like, who's that guy with the abs that has a super indie belt? Oh.
I call him Bobby Fish all the time.
Anthony
Just because they
Neese, by
have the
the
same
way.
haircut.
Anyways.
Isn't Bobby Fish a guy?
Yeah, Bobby Fish is a guy.
All right.
He's a Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, and he's been in IWC.
I no, you mistake. I just wanted to know if it was a person. I don't care about his story.
No, actually, Lunchbox,
Lunchbox is just like, I don't give a fuck.
out of ROH people, I recommend checking out Bobby Fish. Because he's just fucking hilarious. And Anthony Neese has more muscles than I knew existed.
Oh my!
Yeah.
I'll be seeing Bobby Fish this weekend, but we'll get to that later.
Excellent.
Because we got one more email.
We got
There's
one more
things
email.
to worry
More-
about Michael McGillicuddy. He can, for fuck's sake, listen to me. He can have the best manager in the entire world, but if they book him to lose and look like a bitch every week, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All it does is make. God damn it! All it does is make the manager
What was that?
look completely ridiculous. Don't worry about
Did
it.
you
I got shit going on behind me. All
Did you
right.
just backfist your cat?
No, my cat is. Where did you go? Oh, he's back. Oh, he's all right. I didn't. I wasn't
You just
yelling at the cat. I was
backfisted him,
yelling at the
whatever.
lights. Hi, buddy. There was another point. What was the other point?
Michael McGillicuddy
Fucking-
sucks. Let's move on.
All right, one more
he doesn't
email.
suck. He's a solid wrestler, but if they don't book him properly, and there was something else, but that was half an hour ago. Read the other email.
All right, we got one more. Well, actually, a quick pair here. But there was an email that went out to everybody that signed up for, we had on a while ago, Wrestling with Subtitles representative Max Zaleski. There was an email coming out. What that guy? It just kind of a last. This is the state of what's going on. He said he started Wrestling with Subtitles to get subtitles on wrestling DVDs in North America. In January, they hit their goal of 1,500 signatures. In February, he sent petitions to WWE, TNA, and Ring of Honor. In late February, TNA had contacted him to let him know that they will now begin putting subtitles on their DVDs for the deaf and hard of hearing wrestle fans. And today, May 23rd, at the time of this writing, he gained knowledge that WWE will now include subtitles in their new releases effective June 2013. He wanted to thank everybody for all their support. And WrestlingWithSubtitles.com, if you want to check it out, has become a blog opinion site for all things wrestling from here on. And to this, there was a response that was sent into the Mayhem Show account. How do I sign with the words, fuck yes? Woo! Bo fucking did it. Diggity. So there you go. So congratulations to our friends with the Wrestling with Subtitles. That they met their goal. Again, I really didn't see Ring of Honor doing anything like this. They're kind of not as big as these guys, and it takes a lot of resources to do something like that for a DVD. But great to see that this happened, and great to see a great success with friends of the show there with Wrestling with Subtitles. So go check that out. And if you're deaf, well, you're probably not listening to this show. But now it's great that this is able to be extended out to everybody now. So
Hey, Sorg.
whoa, yeah.
How do you sign?
I don't know. We're gonna have to call on our deaf friends, our hard of hearing friends, to help us out with that. Then, and with that, let's go to Amateur Falling Down. Let's go to untelevised yet fine for you to watch wrestling. Let's check out gimmicks you'll never hear of. Let's check out the Indie Minute with the WrestleFan.
You're not hearing about any of these gimmicks. Indie Minute for this week. It's time. The big thing I want to talk about this week, and because it affects me, Ring of Honor is going to be in San Antonio this weekend. That's when everyone makes an excited noise. I'm sorry. But ROH is going to be in town this weekend, Saturday, June 1st, for an awesome show. It should be a very interesting show. I will be there. I will be in the front row if anyone wants to say hi to me there. It should be an awesome time. This is going to be my first ever Ring of Honor event I've ever attended. And it should be a very interesting show. The card actually looks very, very good. Some of the highlight matches is the main event for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Jay Briscoe defends against Davey Richards. There is a tag team match where Michael Elgin and BJ Whitmer team up to take on two members of Scum. ACH takes on Jay Lethal. There will be a Women of Honor match, and there's going to be tons of awesome stuff. A lot of Texas talent, too, will be getting a shot at that show from what I heard, including friend of the Wrestling Mayhem show, Ray Rose, so look out for that. Go check that out. If you want more information, go to rohwrestling.com. Ring of Honor in San Antonio, Texas, June 1st. Come see some Ring of Honor wrestling. Come say hi to me. Come enjoy professional wrestling with the Texas wrestling fan community. So that should be a really, really awesome time.
And I'm interested to see your impressions. This is your first Ring of Honor match. Show, I know.
Yes.
And to see what you think of it. And I know, their glorified house shows are still filmed for DVD. I think everything they do is filmed for at least DVD.
Yeah.
And that's
everything.
really cool.
I don't know if. Yeah, they still have DVDs, but you can also get they have a video on demand sort of thing.
Which means that they give their all for all these shows, and it really felt like it, even as kind of like an off show here in Pittsburgh, and I like to see what comes out of your show down there in San Antonio. So awesome!
I'm
it's cool to
interested
get
to
to
see.
sample that.
Yeah, definitely. The next thing I want to talk about is something that was passed on to me by one Alex Cars, PWG, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, out of the California area, where one Alex Cars is from, has an event coming up June 15th that you need to be looking out for. Their return event at the American Legion Post number 308 in Reseda, California. The event entitled, Is Your Body Ready? The highlight is going to be a 60-minute Iron Man match featuring Adam Cole taking on Sami Callihan. You may want to check that out because there's a good chance that may be the last opportunity you get to see one Sami Callihan on an independent wrestling show, as he may be going to the WWE soon. So keep an eye out for that. There's also a tag team action, the Young Bucks taking on AR Fox and another possible WWE signee, Samurai Del Sol. Tons of great stuff. A lot of great independent talent, a lot of top names going to be on that show, and it should be a really, really awesome time. So you can get your tickets at ProWrestlingGuerrilla.com. That's in Reseda, California, June 15th, coming up. Go check them out and go support Pro Wrestling Guerrilla and all that they have to offer to the pro wrestling world. And the final thing that I want to talk about this week on the Indie Minute is if you are looking for an iPay-per-view that you want to check out this weekend, you want to get some more wrestling in your weekend, Chikara has their iPay-per-view coming up this weekend, June 1st, for Never Compromise, their anniversario event, their anniversary event. And it should be a really, really awesome show. A lot of interesting stuff is definitely going to come from Chikara, especially with the future of that company, time travel stuff. This may be a big turning point in the whole stuff that's been going on. Some of the matches include for the Grand Championship, Eddie Kingston defends against Icarus. The Campeones de Parejas will be on the line, 3.0, defending against Pieces of Hate, which is Jigsaw and the Shard. A sarcophagus match between Amasis and Ophidian, former partners in the Osirian Portal. Tons of great stuff. And like I said, it's definitely going to be some interesting shakeups going on in Chikara. Most likely after this. That was June 2nd, not June 1st, at the Trocadero in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But of course, if you can't view that live, you can go to smvod.com, Smart Mark Video on Demand, and you can get the iPay-per-view. Also, they're having a free pre-show, I believe, that you can also check out on SMVOD. So if you're not going to buy the iPay-per-view, you can at least check out the pre-show. And I think they're going to have a special match on there for the pre-show audience. So definitely go check them out. Go support our friends at Chikara Pro Wrestling because they are awesome people, and you should be following everything they do. And that, my friends, is the Indie Minute for this week.
Thank you, WrestleFan. That's my desktop. Here I am. And here is a little bit of gold, a little bit else going on Sorgatron Media in the world, and back for Remember When. Mayhem Show.
Yeah, it's a call. It's not a hangout.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a hangout. No, it's a hangout. I initiated like a hangout. WrestleFan, are you there?
I am there.
You're there.
Wait.
Good.
Hello.
Bring me up. See me? See? There he is. There's Watson. He's fine.
Love this multi-cam setup we have with you.
Yeah.
Mike,
7.
apparently Mad Mike always listens to Gold in case his minute of mayhem gets moved to it.
Ah,
I've done that before?
Dick low bitch, yeah, smack a motherfucker sideways. Got a white collar, but I'm telling you the crime pays. Wanna listen, you better pay your attention. So get your ass to the front of the gun and I find you missing, I'm losing it. Get your ass whooped like a foolish kid. Turn the phone up and I'ma show you how to do the shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to the Wrestling Mayhem Show. So last week after recording, I was snooping around downstairs in the studio to see what types of fun stuff was laying around, and I found this. Might help if I put it on the camera. And you can't tell what this is. And there was a whole stack of them. And what it is it's show notes from previous episodes. So, what we're going to do is every so often we're going to grab a paper from the stack and see what was going on in the show notes from previous episodes.
Now, this is from a period when Doc Remedy was doing show notes.
Yeah, so
if there's any slurs of any sort, it's not us.
well, not only that, but I don't think you talked about half of this crap on the show.
Okay.
Starting at the top, it was show number 156, and there's a side note that says, fuck yeah, even number. Intro items, your mom is an intro item. Under intro items 1, 2, and 3 is a giant loser with an arrow pointing to a bunch of random drawings. There's a face, a lightning bolt, a building, an 8-ball, yin yang, and a heart with an arrow through it that says Remedy plus Mickey. And show topics include Denny equals filthy jackass coward.
Okay.
Bye bye Papuga with a crying face. Mad Mike to an arrow. Mad Mike's going to what I think is Alcoholics Anonymous. WrestleFan 2000 sounds like a gay guy. For the record, it says that on the paper. All right, I just you can't see it, but it
I don't
does.
believe you.
You don't?
I don't believe you.
After that, there's a note to call the Mayhem Show number. Ultimate X Peers. Sorg plus Gree plus DX blanket equals no Scotty G.
What?
I have no idea what that means.
That equation
What is
does,
Gree?
that equation does not compute.
Yes. Items 8 and 9 are both Oh My God Stoked Monkey. Number 10, Metal Banana Nana. Damn through Richter scale. And links to go to. Tacos are, it's tacos, the letter R, good.net. Let me just state that these probably aren't real websites. You probably
I'm gonna look
shouldn't.
him up anyways.
You probably shouldn't go to them. The next one is the next one is robotsfuckingdinosaurs.com.
I think that one
I know that is a real website.
I remember that.
Real and it's amazing.
And then there's a note that says, build the robots, build, sake, and Steiner Recliner. And then under the actual note center, it says priceless equals great PR people. Missy Wood Les for Mickey James. And I Heart Crush, parentheses, not orange.
And by the way,
Tacosargood.net doesn't take you anywhere.
but dinosaursfuckingrobots.com.
It's actually robotsfuckingdinosaurs.com.
No, it says dinosaursfuckingrobots.com. We got it wrong on the paper.
That's funny as hell. So that's what's happening on episode 156 on the Wrestling Mayhem Show, or otherwise, Notes from Past the Mayhem.
Yeah, okay, so that was our Remember When of sorts.
Yeah.
And you can check that out. It's on the feed. If not on the regular feed, I forget how far it goes back. We have a Wrestling Mayhem Show Classics. What are you doing?
I'm gonna throw it at the camera.
You're going to throw it? It did not work out too well. There you go.
It's like all those late night show hosts. They always throw cards at the camera when they're done with them or whatnot.
Yeah, there's a reason we don't do that anymore. Too many people got hurt.
Well, there's only me and you in here, and that piece of paper isn't flying across the room unless I crumble it up.
All on that note, guys, let's toss it over to Mad Mike with his Minute of Mayhem. Heap.
Greetings, Mayhemers. It's Mad Mike once again with your Minute of Mayhem. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I skimmed raw this week. I had a wedding to go to yesterday. Things were busy in the world of Mad Mike. But I read the results, so I'm gonna give you a brief 3 stars of Raw before I talk about Impact. 3rd star. The one match I actually did see was The Shield against Team Hell No. Excellent match. Really a lot of fun. However, the finish was kind of fucking stupid. But what are you gonna do? 2nd star goes to Paul Heyman for finally giving us what a lot of us want, is CM Punk coming back at Payback. Why is he paying back Chris Jericho? I don't really know. Doesn't make much sense to me, but I don't care. It's CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. Who doesn't like that? Number 1 star, the Wyatt family promo. Holy shit, that was really, really good. It got me very intrigued. And a consolation star goes to the return of 3 Stages of Hell. Fuck you, WrestleFan. I love this concept, and I love that we're not having the 3rd stage be a cage match. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll make Payback a little bit more interesting because we haven't seen that concept in a while. But anyway, moving on to TNA. Impact was bad last week. Impact was really bad. Gunner. That's all I have to say. Gunner came back and deprived us of Team Cowshark or Team Spray Tan and Drink All Day. Both those teams would have been way better. And yeah, I don't really know, like, why would you have Abyss come back if only to not show him again for the next month? Granted, I haven't read the spoilers for next week, but Abyss, where have you gone? Also, nice to see Mickey James finally turn heel after a year of teasing it. Congrats to her. Velvet, that was the worst sell job I've ever seen in my life. But whatever, Mickey James made it look good, so that works for me. Yeah, so that's the minute this week. Peace, bitches.
Thanks, Mad Mike, for that minute of mayhem. Back here on the show where everybody's getting slapped in the vagina. Chachi, was you all right over there?
You just said slapped in the vagina, and I laughed because
It's
it's
giggle worthy. That's definitely
funny.
giggle
I
worthy.
usually have to pay a lot of money to get slapped in the vagina.
Well, before we get into more vagina slapping, let's get into something equally as awkward. Let's.
That was a good word to describe it.
I'm working on a segue here. I'm plowing through the segue.
Nah,
Yeah.
vagina.
So the Wrestle Fan, do whatever you do next.
Comments from the unwashed masses. This is the segment provided by one Bobby F. J-Town. These are comments that are featured on the WWE's Facebook page. So here we go. Number 1. We need Batista back in the WWE, but most of all, get Goldberg back into WWE so that he can destroy Brock Lesnar again. No. Number 2. Between Mick Foley, his hardcore legend, his buy his dues, his missing an ear in barbed wire match, falling from hell in the cell match, and continue wrestling, this can't lace Mick boots. I hope no one calls me gay. Never judge a person a person.
What?
NXT wrestler has talent, but they're not great as Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Hogan, Savage, but WWE does release talent. What happened to the Hardys? WWE released the great tag teams, Evan Bourne, great wrestlers. They need to get the writers from WCW or the WWF writers. NXT for reals there. From there, might a while bring back the Red Rooster back.
All right, I'm with them on the Red Rooster.
That's all I'm with them on. And the final one. If Ryback isn't afraid of Cena, then let him stop attacking from behind and face him one-on-one like a man. Guys, I'm going to lose brain cells.
And that's the unwashed masses. Thank you very much. Hey, it's not much better. Did you notice? I think WrestleFan, you pointed out a few interesting tweets that came across the ticker during Raw.
Yeah, someone said that Paul Heyman was a whale, and that's just uncalled for, bro. Why?
But that got through the censors, you know? I mean, they were like, this is a good one for us to show.
Yeah, because it's what we want to portray, that all our heels are fat people.
Yeah, exactly. So
They're fat dum-dums and fucking whatever.
So yeah, we did talk a little bit about Wyatt already, the Wyatts and everything, and also like bring back the WCW writers.
Dude, that's what made the Attitude Era amazing.
Obviously,
It was
that's
those
what we're
fucking
missing.
writers. I mean, my God.
What you say, you LB?
That's what LB
Jerks.
say.
Awesome.
I'm sorry. I just spent a while looking for a blurb about Remember When.
Yeah.
Are we still doing that?
No, we kind of replaced it. We'll bring it back next week.
I thought we were doing that Remember When it's in the doc. I'm sorry.
No, sorry. All right, back to Mad Mike.
What are you asking me? What am I thinking about what?
I don't know. It's falling apart. The energy, we had all that energy at the beginning. Now it's falling apart. There, Chachi's bringing it back. All right.
Flapping vaginas.
She Houston lost.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm eating chocolate chips. I don't understand.
Mad Mike was talking a bit about Raw last night and everything. And Three Stages
my
of Hell
chocolate
coming
chips.
back on Payback. He's got his chocolate chips.
I'm not lying.
We got Payback coming up. We got the ambulance match got upgraded to 3 Stages of Hell. I know, WrestleFan, you're not too excited about this one.
I'm not excited because of the way Mad Mike's phrasing it. It's not. And one, cage matches usually didn't end it. I think it only ended it like once.
Yeah, there was a good mix of them.
But yeah, like these are like the worst. But usually the stipulations would be, cage match, ladder match, street fight, like something intense because it's 3 stages of hell. Like it's supposed to be a brutal, brutal fucking match. I remember the Shawn Michaels Triple H one where they beat the fuck out of each other and both were like bleeding buckets. And Shawn Michaels gets thrown off a ladder and hit with like a barbed wire bat. It's fucking crazy.
Now,
And this one's a lumberjack match, a tables match, and an ambulance match.
Now, this is this is not necessarily the lamest of them all. Now, for perspective, again, we go back to Triple H, Stone Cold. Back in 2001, had Street Fight, no DQ, steel cage match. Triple H, Shawn Michaels.
Really, was it Street Fight, no DQ, steel cage?
What's that?
Those first two are very similar.
Yeah, and I remember that was weird when that happened. Remember, they have a street fight, but the no DQ match usually means they'll start using like weapons and stuff, right? Street fight just means like you can punch. Close fist. Street, right?
Oh man!
And then the next one in 2002 was Triple H and Shawn Michaels street fight steel cage ladder match. Well, finally, in 2009, we had Randy Orton and Triple H in a standard match, followed by a Falls Count Anywhere, followed by a stretcher match.
See, that was lame, but this is going to be lamer.
I don't know about its lame. I think it's fine. And my thing is that they're throwing every gimmick at a Ryback match that they can, because they might have to. I mean, is this what it takes for us to be interested in the Ryback situation?
Yeah.
Hey, guess what?
Huh?
Still not interested.
No,
Well,
not digging on
Chachi's
it?
not interested.
This
for
guy
it.
right here still gives no fucks.
Okay. All right.
I'm with Chachi. Nothing about this feud or series of matches is designed to interest me in the least.
Okay.
Mm.
Not successful with it.
Hey, on the list of things I would rather watch than a 3 Stages of Hell Ryback match
Mm-hmm.
is any type of Zack Ryder match.
True. What do you guys think about?
Well, the ones when he gets beat up and pinned in like a minute are really awesome, Chachi. So.
What about?
No, I mean like a really long Zack Ryder match that go. You know, like the type that
He's gotta hit like 8 broski boots.
Yeah, exactly. The ones that go on for way too long.
He's at least
I would
gonna move about the ring faster.
I would rather watch that type of Zack Ryder match than the 3 Stages of Hell Ryback match.
Last night they did something interesting. I know we've been kind of joking. I don't know if we've gone too much into it here. This whole new way to watch TV through the app that they've been promoting the last few weeks. I don't think we have talked about it on here yet.
We have,
at least
and it's horrible.
not this latest like run of it, right? This whole idea of like my app will just kick into a video of wrestlers watching the match on my phone.
A new way to watch television where you don't focus on the television.
When you have a complete OCD, and yeah, it's been very awkward, and I'll leave it on and like, holy crap, a video's playing. I'm watching this match over here. Why the hell did you have to show me that right now? But then half the time they show it on the screen in these awkward pop-ups that sometimes show the wrong video. But they did do something interesting and something I actually kind of enjoyed last night, where they had the Bret Hart Appreciation Night that they were having after Raw broadcast on the app. I tuned into it after Raw. I watched the whole thing. I think I'm the only one here who did. Is that correct?
I didn't watch it on the app because it's on their YouTube channel already.
It is on their YouTube. It's on their website. But it was cool to be like, get to see something like that live up there. As well. It was nice. Did you watch the video?
I thought it was nice. No, I thought the whole Bret Hart thing was really cool.
Yeah.
I just don't think the whole
I read.
the whole putting it on the app thing when it's just going to be on the website. Anyway.
No. I don't know. I think that's cool because that's their chance to see it live, and I was wondering to see if it would hold up as well. What did you think of it, LB?
I read the recap of it, and it sounds really nice, and it's definitely something that I'm gonna seek out when I get a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean it was one of those like probably not for the general audience. If you're a Bret Hart fan, you would seek this out kind of thing. And and I'd like to see more of that. Like imagine, like I think I was mentioned last night in the Hangout. Imagine if we had this when they did their like Ric Flair appreciation nights and other things. You know, it could be fun to see them do. You know, we kind of said, oh God, they're doing pre-shows and post-shows. Really, are we going to really want more Raw? Something like this, I think we do. You know, at least as wrestling fans, at least in this case. They read his proclamation that there was a Bret Hart Day. So congratulations, Chachi. You have something in common with Bret Hart.
I had mine first.
You did have yours first in your hometown.
Therefore, I'm better than Bret Hart.
You're the best there was already?
Yes.
And I don't know how you want to play that.
I am better than him, which means I am bester and bestesses. And
You're the bestest there was, the bestest there is, and the bestest there ever will be.
Yes.
Yes. But no,
I remember now.
Okay.
I remember. Okay. Yeah. Michael McGillicuddy.
What?
Now I remember. They're trying. Okay, so they're taking something popular, something that was successful, and they're trying to make it happen organically to work off of that success, like CM Punk and the other Paul Heyman guys. That just worked naturally, so now they're trying to manufacture that. It's the same thing with Triple H trying to get over with the concussion. He saw, Dolph Ziggler's all popular on Twitter because he got a concussion. I'm going to fake a concussion.
Wait,
it's
hold
just
on.
that.
Should I just edit this into your conversation
Did
before
you-
when you're trying to remember that?
Sorg, did you rewind the show and
did
play
we-
it again?
Did they change something? Because
Don't judge what I'm drinking.
oh,
Don't judge me for my drinks.
But other than that, other than that, God, there's too much Raw. Ugh. I'm again running.
I
into
thought it was nice that they had that fucking tag match was ridiculous. Wasn't it good?
Which one?
Wasn't it good?
You talking about the tag title match?
The Shield versus Team Hell No. Holy
Yes.
fuck, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Shield is the best.
So we are getting some diamonds in there. I was going to put over the match that involved 3MB,
Yeah, why would you do that?
Tons of
Why
Funk
would
and
you do that?
Khali. I thought that was
even
fun.
Even the stuff with Kofi was great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Solid Raw. Solid.
There you go. But are we getting the fatigue? I mean, do you know anybody who's watching it like the entire way through? Is that a
I do.
problem? You guys are.
I didn't make it.
I'm attempting to, but if something comes up, before it was like, I gotta be done by 9 in order for Raw. Now it's like, you know what? They extended it. They're invading my life. I'm gonna go do that thing. Fuck that first hour.
You're gonna like the things you like and not the things you don't like, and there's enough time in that fucking show where you can get enough, where you can see a 20-minute Daniel Bryan and Kane versus the Shield match.
And I feel like I feel more and more like if it wasn't for you guys hanging out on Monday nights in the Google Hangout, I probably would not be watching this thing at this point. I would probably be like, you know what? I'm going to do something else Monday, and I'm going to watch that 90-minute version that they have on Hulu the next day. Because I feel like I would be okay with that, But again, like I'm trained that the last 10, 12 years, I'm watching wrestling on Monday night, so I kind of have to, Like as far as like me, that built into my system. Other than that, should we really be doing that? I can't. I'll go
I think
back to
WWE realizes that too. I think WWE realizes that they've conditioned their audience a certain way, and they don't have to change. They don't have to make adjustments.
Yeah, that's true. We're going to tune in no matter what, right? The ones that are, at least.
That's because that's always the argument when anyone says anything bad about Raw. It's like, well, you watch it every week. I'm like, well, yeah, but it's both because there's good stuff with the bad stuff, but also wrestling fans get conditioned to that point.
True,
where it becomes a
and
ritual.
There will always be that base number that's always going to be there. There's going to be that 2.5 that's always going to be there, but it's that fluctuating 0.5 or so that they're concerned with. And that's what they're adapting their show to is, well, we got to get that 3-2 again, right? Or
I don't think they're concerned with it.
I know they're concerned with this ratings. Ratings are ratings. Ratings are money. So they're adapting to that. At least that's the conversation. It sounds like the way that the conversation is there.
I just don't think ratings are as important as they used to be.
No, especially as we
No,
push.
you're totally wrong.
No?
I'm totally okay.
I think so.
I just think
I'm
there's
not
other
saying that
things
to be argumentative. I'm saying that, higher ratings means more expensive advertisers, and I mean it's a money business.
Yeah. I just think when you have a drop though, I like when people see like a drop in the rating on WWE Raw, and when we read these dirt sheets, whatever, people are writing this in the ratings as if it's the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah.
It matters. It should not probably matter to us as much as these people write.
Yeah, I'll
Right?
agree with that.
It should be, did you have fun watching Raw last night? What the hell were they doing with that thing? Why did we see a match that involved a birthday cake and we were confused by it? How about that Shield tag team match last night? That should be the conversations, not, 0.2 people tuned out when this happened, and you start getting the quarter-hour breakdowns and everything like that.
Right.
I just think as wrestling fans, we should be stepping away from that, and that shouldn't be the thing we should be concerned with. I hear Alex is saying that his Raw experience in the past year or so has been in the hangout with us guys. We save him a lot of hassle when stuff is bad. Well, he's in California, and Raw comes on when it's ending for us, I think, for him.
That's true.
So,
And then I think there's substance in watching, the bad parts of wrestling because you understand what you think is bad.
and that's and we talk about bad wrestling. That's why we watch too.
Exactly.
We like seeing, wow, that was fucked up.
It's like, oh, that's bad. I know that now.
Like, bad wrestling is almost as entertaining as the good wrestling.
Fuck yeah.
Bad wrestling, yes. The problem is it's when it's mediocre wrestling.
That's true. That's
when it's Randy Orton versus Sheamus again.
Yeah.
And we get so bored that we have to start making up our own things.
Yeah.
There's a difference between the 3MB Tons of Funk Khali tag match and how bad that was, and how bad the Cena McGillicuddy match was.
What's up, Josh?
But the Randy Orton Sheamus match comes out of nowhere.
I actually didn't mind that match.
Although I do get excited for those matches because I know that Bobby is going to flip out.
I'm just happy. I like Sheamus as a wrestler. I don't like him obviously for other reasons, but I'm just glad because he.
You don't like him because he's white.
Yeah, that's the reason.
I think
fucking
Wrestle fans had. I think there was an overly Irish stereotype bully in his high school life, and I think he's flashing back or something. What's that?
I'm a fourth Irish. It's not the Irish thing.
But I know. I think there was just like some kind of.
That's the whitest thing you've ever said in your fucking life. I'm a fourth Irish. Shut the fuck up.
It's true though. But no, it's not because of any reason other than he's a fucking douchebag. And I heard SmackDown was god awful what he did with Damian Sandow and Matt Stryker, and I'm just...
that's kind of funny. I kind of like Matt Stryker.
Oh yeah,
that was kind of funny. Yeah. The knot thing was a little too overblown, but no, that was a fun thing.
Oh my. That's the exact opposite.
Guys, I grew up on Hulk Hogan.
Was amazing.
Hulk Hogan was the consummate asshole and sore loser, and yet the real American.
This discussion again.
Yes,
we're gonna have this discussion.
Yes, because I can't remember if we had it on the show or not, or on Hangout.
We have it every week.
I'm just saying. I'm just reiterating. All right, guys. On that note, let me know, what did you learn from wrestling again, other than Sheamus is a dick again? Wrestle fan.
Oh shit. What did I learn from wrestling this week? As long as it's your birthday, WWE will treat you pretty well, no matter the 2 years of them pretty much shitting on you. So that's cool.
At least you didn't have the poops again.
Yeah.
Now you're not hurt. What about you, Papa LB? What did you learn and educate yourself in the world of professional wrestling and in life?
I learned that. The Shield is taking their opportunity and absolutely running with it.
Holy crap.
They had incredible matches, and I'm really, really hoping that what's his name isn't going to get hit a brick wall on Friday when he fights Randy Orton.
No, Dean Ambrose.
Oh,
Which
Dean
I'm sure,
Ambrose, yeah.
I'm sure that'll be first. They're one of 1,000 series. And I also learned that Zima Ion has raised $6,110
Nice.
towards his medical expenses. They're trying to get $30,000. There's 82 days left. And the URL is giveforward.com/fundraiser/6HD2/Zima. That's ZEMATNA. So go help him out. He's a good guy and a friend of the show.
Yes, I was editing the show for RWA and noticed Feel Bad had a moment where he talked about, and they actually were taking a collection to help out there at the RWA show. He's never been in RWA or anything like that, so it was really cool to see him kind of stick out for that. So I learned that Shawn Michaels is a mountain man.
Oh my god.
A mountainist of man. So that... What the hell? Did anybody else freak out when they were like, what the hell, Shawn Michaels?
I think everyone did.
Who let you
It was a
in there?
scary time.
Chachi, what'd you learn from wrestling this week?
I learned that WWE isn't going to come knock down my door if I don't tune into Raw.
Okay. Are you learning to let go?
I am, actually.
I think you kind of half let go to begin with.
Well, you know what did it? 3 hours of Raw.
Yeah.
It started with, oh, it's 8 o'clock. I get another hour before I can even tune in and give a shit.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where, oh, it's 9 o'clock. Oh, well, that means they're recapping. The next 20 minutes is going to be recapped of what happened in the first hour. So I got 30 minutes before I have to tune in. And then I learned that at 10 o'clock, they do the exact same thing they did at 9 o'clock. So ultimately, I don't have to tune in until then.
Mm-hmm. You learn how to play the game.
Yeah.
From the chat room, I got a couple of things here, guys. Bobby learned that even though he wasn't in the movie, Fandango got more promotion than The Rock during the Fast and Furious 6 commercials. Also, that Iron Sheik has Vine now. Oh man,
no.
This needs to happen.
No, it
Riz
doesn't.
learned that Sorg and Joe Dabrowski will not be going to Calgary anytime soon.
You have to tell me about this. I need to know.
Can
if
we
you
talk
check
about
out
this?
a podcast called Inside the Ropes, check out an interview with Julie Hart, and there's a mention of a certain Montreal Theory DVD.
Can you just tell me what she said after the show?
I can give you the article. I think it's on the Facebook. Like there's like a recap of what she said. So that's interesting. So also Alex Carr says if Stu Hart is still around, Sorg would get stretched like Taffy. There you go, guys. It's Wrestling Mayhem
Delicious
show.
salty Sorg.
What's that?
Taffy.
What's that?
Salty Sorg taffy.
Salty Sorg Taffy.
Delicious.
Hey, Chachi,
Chewy.
Yeah.
do that thing again.
What thing? You have been tuned into the Wrestling Mayhem Show, the rowdiest, most nonsensical podcast about wrestling on the internet for the past 8 years. You can find us in the following locations: iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, Blip TV, Roku, YouTube. We have a website, WrestlingMayhemShow.com. We're there! Written words typed out onto the computer thingy for you to read and enjoy about things that we care about. We're on Twitter at Mayhem Show. We have a Facebook group, Wrestling Mayhem Show. You can go over there and discuss the random happenstancing things that happen in the wrestling industry and beyond. And, as we like on the show, you can email us at goodtimes
Good time.
Good time.
at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. We will read your emails no matter how ridiculous or long they may be.
No, that's not accurate.
No?
No, not anymore.
Nope,
We will
no.
read your emails no matter how ridiculous they may be.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Just no recaps.
Yeah, just no recaps. We've
Dude,
watched it.
Send us questions you want us to answer. That
Yes.
would be cool.
Yeah, how about you send us interactions?
I mean,
Send
send us your thoughts.
send us
it just-
thoughts
it
and
just-
questions.
Send
But-
us thoughts and then phrase it into a question.
Yes.
Send us pictures of your testicles if you're of age.
No, don't do that.
Send those attention, DJ Lunchbox.
Yes. Or you can call and leave us a voicemail, 412-206-WMS0. That's 9670 if you are on a rotary phone. The spinny kind. You know, the ones that go...
Don't laugh. There's one in the studio.
But yeah. And you can buy our app, $1.99 on Android, iTunes, all your fun stuff that you keep in your pocket. Hey, guys, you can put all of the Wrestling Mayhem Show in your pocket. You know, that thing that's right next to your junk. You can keep the
Pocket
Wrestling
Super
Mayhem
Four.
Show right next to your junk. It has links to all of our previous episodes. No, most of our previous episodes. And the extra stuff that we cut that doesn't make the normal show that everyone gets.
Never opened the app, have you?
Absolutely not. I think I bought it once. But I uninstalled it to install Candy Crush.
Wow, motherfucker.
Aw.
You got beat by
We're
Candy
apparently not
Crush.
as important as Candy
Plus, I'm
Crush.
here. I know what happens on the extra stuff. Normally, it's WrestleFan and Lunchbox pretending to have sex with each other.
Yeah.
Pretending.
And you can only get that for $1.99.
Yes, and for the price of $1.99, of which Sorg gets a little bit to buy half a sandwich with.
Sorg's like our pimp.
He is. He pimps,
so hungry
pimps
right
them
now.
out. Wait, I don't know the rest of the information. It's that was it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
iOS store, Amazon App Store. We're probably on the Android market. Who knows? Wait, isn't that the type of thing you should know?
No.
Oh, okay. So, for the chat room, you have been awesome as always and rowdy, and you weren't wearing pants. For WrestleFan, the 12-year-old, and DJ Lunchbox. Wait, do that thing. I am Chachi. Over on the boards is Sorg. You have been listening to the Wrestling Mayhem Show. Mayhem out!
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time then attack.